Just out, it's Wednesday evening and I'm just out on the third session of the first week of Couch to 5k. I'm just doing my warm-up walk, so I'll slot this into tomorrow's vlog so that I've proof that I've done it for you. It's pretty cold though, but hopefully when I'm actually jogging I'll warm up. Well, that's session 3 done. I've just completed my cool down walk and I'm just walking home now. Got a nice red face. Quality on this phone camera is not as good as my iPad, unfortunately, but never mind. Yeah, I feel really good. I still can't believe I'm actually doing it. I'm blowing steam. You know, you can see my breath in the air, but there's no snow here and it's not tried to snow or anything, so right, I will catch you tomorrow for weigh day. Good morning, happy Thursday, and it's weigh day. So my Thursday breakfast is my Weetabix muffins. So I've got 40 grams of Weetabix minis, chocolate Weetabix minis in there, my healthy extra B, with some yoghurt and an egg and baked. And then I've got 2 sins of choc shot in the middle with some raspberries and the rest of the toffee yoghurt that I use to make the muffins. And I've got the Marks and Spencer's strawberry and raspberry fruit tea. Right, so another busy morning at work. I'm really pleased that the work is continuing to pick up and I'm having no more quiet periods, so it's really good, and yeah, it's keeping me busy and the days are passing. So for lunch I've got my roasted pepper and tomato soup. I'll warm that up again shortly. I've got 2 corn sausages, which I'll talk about in a minute, and I've got 2 small apples and an orange because I don't find that this soup is very filling. I'm definitely going to add a potato or something next time to make it a bit more filling. So I've got 2 small apples and a easy peeler. Now these corn sausages, I showed these in my live video last Thursday. Bear with me a second, let's open that again. And I said they were half a sin each because, I hope you can see that, I looked it up on the app and I just saw the top result, corn sausages frozen 10 pack, half a sin each. Great. And then I watched Tess SW. If you're not already subscribed, then go over and check her out. I watched one of Tessa's videos and she said corn sausages 1.5 sins each. So I thought, oh, hang on a minute. So I'll go back on the app and look, there's a big selection of sausages. So here, corn sausages frozen 8 to 12 pack, which mine is a pack of 8, are 1.5 sins each. And there's also some ones that are frozen that are free, corn low fat sausages frozen. So it just shows that we need to check, double check and triple check everything, because now I'm going to have to spend 3 sins on these sausages that I previously thought it was 2 for 1 sin. And to be quite honest, I don't actually find them as nice as the Linda McCartney ones, although they are really nice in themselves. The Linda McCartney ones are better. So thank you, Tess, for alerting me to those. That change in sin, I was incorrect in the sin value. So this particular packet, the sausages are 1.5 sins each, but everything else in my lunch is free and speed. Oh, and I'm having a Diet Pepsi. So I finished work and I'm just getting ready to go to weigh in. I need to take Alfie out for a quick walk, just a quick one before we go. So I've got my book, I've got a little orange for the fruit basket, and I've also, for the sum of the week basket, and I've also got 2, what are these? benefit bars for the Slim of the Week basket as well. I bought loads and then I kind of went off them, so I'm saving them for when I need something to take to weigh in. So I'll just show you a couple of things. I've got my Slimming World meal ready for later, which Andrew will cook. So I've got the meatballs and pasta with spicy tomato sauce. I've got 35 grams of cheese and some extra tomatoes and peppers, and he'll just throw them in and cook that. And my veg pot box has come on our shopping order, so I can show you some of the recipes that I made last time we got one of these, which was really nice. So I shall check in with you after weighing. Right, I'm back from weighing, and as I said earlier, I'm having the Slimming World meal from Iceland, the meatballs in a spicy tomato sauce, and I've got the extra tomatoes and peppers, and then I've got 35 grams of lighter cheese, and I'll have some almond milk later for my Healthy Extra A. So that is 3 on the plan plus my Healthy Extra A, and I've got a Muller Light raspberry donut yoghurt and a no added sugar orange juice. And these two, have you missed me?
Why have you been out?
Has been watching cricket, so no, they haven't missed me very much at all. Well, good evening and welcome back to my channel, even though you have already been watching me vlog today. But Andrew reminded me that I should say welcome back to my channel, as this is my weigh-in result. So I've had what I believe to be a good week. I've done plenty of exercise, I've stuck to plan, I've had a little trip up with the sausages, the corn sausages, that I think on Monday when I had them I was on 15 sins that day, and that wasn't counting, so I'd counted 1 sin for the sausages. So on Monday I went over by 2 sins due to the wrong sins for the sausages, but I believe that I've made that up later on in the week by having less sins. But this week I gained ½ pound, so I weigh 13 stone 3 pounds, and I've got a total loss of 13 stone 4.5. And as you'll see, or as you'll remember, I lost £1 pound last week and gained ½ pound the week before. So in reality, for the last 3 weeks, I've maintained, which is not great. And I feel like I sort of am getting into that sticky, dreaded word, plateau stage of my journey. But I am really happy with how I look, how I'm eating. My exercise is on point. I know I always probably sound boastful, but I'm so proud of how I'm managing with the exercise, that not to see the results is a bit of a punch in the gut, really. As you know, if you followed me, and I have vlogged about it as well, I've started Couch to 5k this week, and I've done the first week successfully. And actually I did a run on Wednesday evening, and I've not had any aches and pains today. And I feel like I'm ready to move on to week 2 on Saturday morning when I go to the gym. So yeah, I've done 3 runs for Couch to 5k, but that is all that I did at the gym on Saturday morning, when I would usually do a full programme. Then Monday I did my usual fitness stretch class. Tuesday I did aqua aerobics with 16 swimming lengths beforehand, and as usual I've walked healthy as well every day. And I feel like, as far as I know, my food has been on plan as well. You know, I have vlogged some days, but I'm always counting. The only thing I don't do is write down. So, you know, there could be a couple of sins I miss here or there. So, actually, I should have planned this. Where's it gone? Well, I'll just show. I'm going to use a journal anyway, my retro from scratch journal. Let's see if it's down here. Hang on a second. No, can't find it. Anyway, you know, it looks like it's the Winnie the Pooh cover. I'm going to journal this week and see if I can get, well, I'd really like £2.5 now I need to get my 13.5 stone award, and I'd really love to be out of this 13 stone bracket. So this is actually right now, because I haven't actually changed it for the last couple of weeks, but I have lost £186.5 in total. I'm still really trying to concentrate on how far I've come, on how well I've done and how proud of myself I am for managing 22 months exactly, actually it is today, since I walked into that Slimming World group at 26.5 stone, because it's the 8th of February and it was the 7th of April, so that is 22 months, and here I am nearly 13.5 stone lighter. So I need to concentrate on how far I've come and to keep that promise of never giving up. So anyway, if anybody's got any advice or any kind words they'd like to pass on to help me through this little sticky patch, I know there's SP days and things like that. I probably won't be doing SP days, but I will be trying to do SP meals. And I'll be keeping up the exercise and I'll be keeping up the plan, and as I say, I'll be writing in my journal to make sure that nothing is being missed, make sure that I'm adding my 1/3 speed, and just tracking everything just to make sure that everything's there. So that's the plan for next week, and of course I'll be vlogging or uploading a video every day. So that should help me to keep on track and keep focused. Tomorrow evening I am off to the cinema to see 50 Shades Freed with my friends from work, so I'm really looking forward to that. And does anybody recognise this top? If I say, hello lovely people, does that ring any bells?
Yeah, it's mine.
The lovely Katie from Katie Jane sent me some clothes, and what she said in her card, she sent me a lovely card which I'm not going to read all of it out, but she did say, don't be put off by the sizes of some of them, try them and see, you might be surprised. Well, I've not looked at everything yet because I haven't had time, but the first 3 or 4 things I've looked at have been 3 size 14s and a 12, but this is a 14, it fits. So I'm really happy. I mean, it's a George at Asda, and I do think George at Asda are generous in their sizings, but it's a 14, it's labelled with a 14 and it fits, and you know, there's a bit of room in it. I am going to do a proper try on video. I think I might do it tonight, I'll see, but I probably won't put it in this vlog, but it'll certainly be uploaded in this month of February vlogs of me trying on Katie's very lovely parcel. So thank you very much, Katie. I have already messaged you personally, but thank you. And it's come, obviously it was meant to be, it's come on the right day to give me a boost and to remember those non-scale victories and how far I've come. I mean, who would have thought that I would be in a size 14 top? Certainly not me 22 months ago. Right, so I have some food prep to do for tomorrow and Saturday. I'm going to make a rice bowl. So I shall get off and do that, and then I'll come back and show you my snacks for tonight. I'm also going to try, I'm not going to make any promises, but I'm going to try and keep my sins, let's say between 10 and 12. That's what I'd like to try this week. So anyway, if you let me know what you think. Am I having a plateau? Do I need to give an extra push? Do I need to wait and see if I get a whoosh effect? let me know what you all think. I really need a drink, so I'll go and collect my water. And thank you again, Katie, it's given me a real boost. So I've made my rice balls. I've got Friday's lunch and Saturday's lunch here. So I've made it from the golden vegetable savoury rice from Aldi, which is free on the plan. And I've also used the Morrison's ready to eat barbecue chicken mini fillets, which are free on the plan. Then I've chopped up 1 whole pepper and a punnet of plum tomatoes. So they are both full of speed, and the rice is free and the chicken is free. So they're both free on the plan. Then I've made my breakfast for tomorrow morning, which is my white chocolate cheesecake. So I've got 40 grams of grape nuts, white chocolate quark, which is options, white chocolate powder, and defrosted raspberries. So I've got 1 sin in my breakfast and 1 sin left in the pot to eat another time. So I've been busy since you last saw me. I have been making my rice balls and my breakfast for tomorrow. I've been live on Instagram to get a bit of support from all you lovely followers on there, which of course you provided tenfold. And I have been having lots of fun trying on Katie's clothes that she very kindly sent to me. And if you keep your eyes on this channel, there will be a video uploaded as part of Free Food February. I will upload my Katie Jane try on. So thank you again, Katie, for sending me those clothes. I was really in dire need of some new clothes. I'm going to show you a couple of bits that came on my shopping in a minute, and I'm also going to show you my supper. Part of my supper is some of the Skinny Bakery cookies. Now, believe it or not, these are still part of the order that I got in early December, but I've kept them in a tight container, and they're absolutely fine. And some of the buns and the little sponges I froze, and they froze really well and defrosted really well. So although I would recommend them if you're really wanting to taste something cakey and low sin. But to be quite honest, I don't think I'll buy them again. It just, even though everything is mostly like 2 sins each, I just didn't feel satisfied after eating them, and they were a danger point for me. You know, if I had a packet in the fridge and there was just 1 left, I never did it, but it was always there tempting me, and my brain would be thinking, oh, go on, it won't hurt to just quickly grab that. You know, like mid-afternoon or late evening after Andrew had gone to bed. So I wouldn't buy them for that, and I just don't think they were value. So if you're having a sort of cakey craving and you want something low sin, then they are worth a try. But personally, after having a full taste of everything, the mince pies, the chocolate pearls, all the different flavour pearls and the biscuits, everything is lovely tasting. But unless I really, really wanted something for an event or a taster, then I wouldn't buy them again. But it's the Skinny Bakery if you do want to give them a try. And I believe there's a new one on Instagram called Fit Bakes that's very similar. So you might want to check them out. Sorry, I've got a little tickle in my throat. So yeah, overall, the Skinny Bakery products, really, really nice tasting, really low sin, worth it if you're having that kind of craving. But for me, they don't really work as value for sins, and they're a danger point. So I won't be ordering again anytime soon. But I have to use what I've got, so I'll show you my supper. Sorry about that, I had a real tickle in my throat. So I've got a couple of things on the order that I want to show you on my shopping order. I did talk about this on my sins video, but I wanted to show you again. It's the Laughing Cow Dip and Crunch Light, and you can see them properly now. You get a little bag of 8 thin breadsticks and a box of soft cheese, the Laughing Cow Light, and that is 4 sins for that, and that's a really good use of 4 sins. See, that is much more satisfying than 2 of those, and that's why I really like things like this. And you get 4 in a box and they're £1 something, so that's really worth a check out if you like things like that. Creamy cheese dip and crunchy breadsticks. And then in the magazine I saw this Morrison's Fresh Ideas Bhaji chicken with Bombay potatoes. So I picked it up and it says marinated chicken with onion bhaji topping, spiced potatoes and mint yoghurt dressing. And that is 3 sins per half a pack. So 3 sins per each breast. Sorry, I had to stop that because I was going to cough again. So that's 3 sins per breast. So I'm probably going to have that for a couple of lunches or maybe Sunday evening meal, with maybe a bit of rice or maybe just veg. I'll see how we get on. And you can see it's in the 2 for £6 offer, but I couldn't actually find anything else that was Slimming World friendly in that 2 for £6 range. But if you're cooking for a family, you might be able to find something else that you could do, because I think they are £3.75 each. So if you have a family, then getting the 2 for £6 and getting something else that can feed the kids might make that worthwhile. Right, my supper is one of the Sarah's Creative Kitchen chocolates. It's a double chocolate heart for 2.5 sins. And I've got 3 of the Skinny Bakery chocolate and orange cookies, which are 2 sins each. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I've got a caramel coffee with some almond milk. I'd already had 5 sins elsewhere. So that's 7.5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.5 sins. So I end the day on 13.5 sins. Thank you so much for watching and for your continued support.